What's the challenge mentally and emotionally after you lose such a heartbreaking game?
I mean, yeah, of course it's a heartbreaking game. You don't ever want to lose in that fashion. I don't understand what's going on in the replay center, to be honest. I've said it. I think I said it this year or last year, whatever. D'Lo clearly gets hit in the face on a drive. You have a replay center. It's going to go. It doesn't make sense to me. It makes no sense to me. It bothers me. Sorry I didn't answer your question, but and then I just saw what happened with the Sixers Knicks game too. What are we doing?
Bro, you couldn't carry Michael Jordan's jock strap, man.
Here's the
You couldn't take Michael Jordan his water on the bench.
We've sat up here and complained about the same thing.
You
the same thing,
You
but all of a
take
sudden,
Michael Jordan a cup of water
LeBron lives in
on
y'all
the
shit
bench.
rent-free, dog.
You couldn't take Michael
Rent-free.
Jordan
Y'all wake
his
up
water
thinking
on
about
the
LeBron
bench,
James,
man.
and it blows my
Cry,
mind.
baby.
Well, we sat up
Take
here
that
and said
loss,
the same
get
thing.
out, go
You've
home.
said it.
Go home.
What have I said? What have I said?
We've complained about replay on this show plenty of times.
When have we complained about it in the NBA?
Plenty of times. Replay in general. Football.
No,
baseball.
Greatest of all
basketball.
time. No.
We haven't?
No thanks.
No,
Hashtag
hold on.
unsubscribe.
Are you saying that complaining about replay in football is the same as complaining about replay in basketball?
And replay in general.
Okay. I don't think we've said replay is a bad thing. Who's ever said replay
We've got
is
on
a
here
bad
to talk about how many times replay is messed up and why we even have it.
That's our job. That's our job.
I've never said
That's our job.
You can't do that?
No.
Well,
no.
Hey, shut up and
No.
dribble, LeBron.
No.
Hey, shut up and dribble.
Go to the post-game press
I've
conference.
never- hold on,
Give kudos to
I'm
the
trying
Nuggets.
to-
They just beat you. And go home.
I'm trying to figure out what Blaine's talking about. So who has ever said that we should never have replay? What
That's
we've
not
said
what I'm
is
saying.
what we've said
what I'm
is
saying.
maybe in football the referee shouldn't run over to a video monitor. Maybe they should just have the replay center tell them what the call is because they're going to do that anyway and it doesn't waste time. Here's where you're conflating two things that aren't true.
Okay.
No, we can say that refs miss calls. We complain about referees all the time, right? I complain about umpires. We talk about Angel Hernandez all the time. And that's fine. That one play cost you a game where you play 4 quarters and there's 12 minutes in a quarter. My question is, regardless if it's a good call or if it's a bad call, I'm sure there were some calls that were missed on the Nuggets. I'm sure there was calls that were missed on the Lakers. Name one time where you heard Michael Jordan ever get up to the podium and say the referees cost us the game.
Did Michael Jordan have replay when he played?
They had referees.
We're not talking about referees.
So wait a minute.
We are talking about replay.
This is this guy's
Wait.
MO.
We're talking
cry, baby.
We're talking about
complaining
replay.
about anything, about whatever.
We're talking about replay.
Cry, baby.
Reviews of games that you go and look. That's an obvious call. Not even in this situation. An obvious call that doesn't get called. Why do we have replay? If
you have replay, just the same reason you have officials, to try and get the call right. Replay was invented to help the officials. I think what David is trying to say, and I think what a lot of people agree with, is number one, how does this help the Lakers? How does this help LeBron? How does this help Anthony Davis? What, to piss the referees going off into the next game? What he keeps saying is, it seems like for LeBron, when it doesn't go his way, there's always an excuse.
Always.
It's always somebody else's fault. Name another superstar or somebody that's in the running or considered the greatest of all time that has made as many excuses as LeBron. You sit here and make fun of LeBron for pretending to read books. You sit here and make fun of LeBron for being a fake person. But he gets up there and complains about the referees, and then all of a sudden, you're the biggest LeBron fanboy in the world.
Y'all want to blow it into a huge deal.
He just walked out of a press conference.
Right now, when the amount of times I've seen guys get on podiums and complain about refs, one time LeBron says anything, everybody just
One time?
I'm glad it's the first time.
We've got multiple guys on this thing
just a
that's got
normal
up
guy.
on
I thought he
podiums
was supposed to
and
be the
complained
greatest
about
of all
refs.
time.
But no matter what
I thought he was supposed to be held to a higher standard.
No matter what it is, I do think that was a bad call if you went and watched the replay. What's the point of that game? What's the point of a replay when it's a blatant call and they don't call it?
So what about them being up 20? Make an excuse then.
That's not
How do you
what we're
blow that
talking
lead?
about.
Was it the
I'm
ref's
talking about
fault?
someone getting in
Yes.
a
Oh,
podium
no.
It's the
and
ref's
talking
fault.
about refs. That's
I don't live in a
acceptable thing
mansion.
to me.
This is the problem with young people nowadays. You want to blame everybody else. You want to blame everybody else. How about this? How about you go up 20 points and go kick their ass? How about that?
Well, damn.
No.
Hey,
Why don't
sorry you dropped 30 points and you're almost 50 years old.
You lost.
Playing longer.
He didn't.
Playing
He didn't.
longer.
He
didn't
more
drop 20
points,
points.
more rebounds, more assists.
He
it's
might have
not
had
even
70,
close.
actually, if we're just
it's
making
not
up
even
numbers.
close.
Look,
but
it's
that's
making up
fine.
numbers
It's
now.
listen,
Talking about young people, you're 4 years old to me, first of all. So damn, I guess I'm just a young person.
I'm not talking about
and
you.
two, I don't see the huge deal when someone gets up there and complains about a ref or a review.
He's
I
not
don't.
someone.
He's
not
gonna get
someone.
fined. He's gonna get fined, and I'm fine with that. No matter who
He's
it
not
is.
worried about money.
If it's
This
Tom
guy's
Brady,
storming out of the
regardless
press
of who it
conference
is,
like a
I've
child.
seen top tier
Like a
guys
child.
complain about referees.
A joke.
It's no Michael
You couldn't
Jordan.
take Michael
It's
Jordan,
no
his
that.
water on the bench
I'm
to
fine with
quench
guys
his
complaining
thirst.
about refs. We
Don't
get on
ever
here
wear
complaining about
23
refs
again.
all the time.
All right, let's move on.
The Knicks won too, though. It's
Yeah.
101.
Well, the Knicks,
And
well,
the Cavs- and the Cavs beat the
Sixers,
Magic.
the Sixers can't get the ball in bounds at the end of the game. That's why they lost. You want to talk about feeling bad for somebody? You know who I feel bad for? Joel Embiid. That's who I feel bad for. Because if you watch this game, this dude's knee is literally ripped open, bleeding on the court. He can't even run up and down the court, yet he's still making incredible plays over and over again, and they can't get the ball into Tyrese Maxey at the end of the game. But I got to give credit, man. The Knicks are scrappy. And we make fun of the NBA, and you know, it's not as physical until it gets to the playoffs. I sat there and watched that Knicks-Sixers game yesterday. That was a physical-ass game, buddy.
God, and
from the
Maxey
start
had
to the
35,
finish.
10,
Maxey's
and
incredible, dog.
35, 10, and
Maxey's
9.
incredible. Is an incredible player. Talking about needing help from other guys.
And Embiid
Batum,
had 34 and 10.
Tobias. Embiid's one of the most dominant basketball players I've ever seen in my life.
The Knicks just play great team ball.
They are. I mean, Jalen Brunson disappeared in the fourth quarter, but DiVincenzo and them still found a way.
So what about Cavs 96-86 over the Magic? That series is 2-0 now as well.
God, man, that. And obviously, you know, we like Jonathan Isaac. I just look at Orlando, and it's the struggle bus, man, offensively. There's 2 games in a row where it's just, you know, that they were able to come back a little bit. The first game was just bad. I don't think the Cavs are really that good. Spider came out and was just on fire. I mean, that's what Donovan does. Garland's a nice piece, too. I don't think either one of these teams are legitimate contenders to win the whole thing. I think this is just hey, we got past this round in the playoffs. Let's continue to build. But, yeah, the Magic, man. Like, I like Wagner. Like I said, I like J.I., but it's tough for them.
So all 3 of those home teams now have a 2-0 lead. Which one is most likely to win Game 3 on the road, or when they go back home?
Well, I would say the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, the Sixers, I feel like, now being down 2-0 in the way that I think the Sixers are better than the Knicks. I don't think the Lakers are better than the Nuggets. I don't think the Magic are better than the Cavs. When you look at the way the Sixers are made up, you talk about needing help outside of Embiid and Maxey. There really wasn't a lot that Philadelphia got from anybody else. But I do like their home court advantage. I think they will bounce back. Give me the Sixers as the most likely. I wouldn't be shocked if the Lakers won either. I wouldn't be shocked if any of the home teams won this playoffs. Yo, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't already, we really appreciate it. Turn that notification bell on so you know when we drop content that you like to follow and we like to give.